Ernest Rucker. I'm the president of the Save the Village organization in the city of Paterson. I come to you this afternoon, or this evening rather, to talk to you first of all about the coronavirus. The coronavirus is a very serious crisis in the city of Paterson and around this country and world. We have to be very protective of each other. We have to look at this virus as a very deadly and serious virus. I suggest to you all that we must work together to protect ourselves, our family members, and seniors during this crisis. There are many things that you can do to protect yourself. One is wearing gloves. Some people choose to wear masks, the 6 foot distance, and staying in your home. Do not congregate in large crowds. This is dangerous. You can spread the virus throughout your family, throughout your home, and to your loved ones. We have over 225 reported cases in the city of Paterson. As of today, we have 4 dead people from this virus in the city of Paterson. This is a serious virus. This is a serious pandemic, and all communities must work together to keep us safe. The Bangladesh community is no different than the black community or Latino community. We must work together in our communities to spread this message that this virus is serious and we need to take it serious. I would like to go further into this May 12th election. This is one of the most important elections that we've ever had in the city of Paterson. This is the first time that Governor Murphy, because of the pandemic and this coronavirus, has decided to have an election that everyone votes by mail. And those that know me have known I've been a very big critic of the illegal vote by mail, where people are being paid to cast their ballots and other people are signing these ballots and putting them in. This takes a lot of power away from the Bangladesh community. What we need to understand is no one should be paying you for your vote. And that's happening in this community. What we have found in this community, there are 2 players that is practicing this illegal vote by fraud operation. And tonight I'm going to name those 2 people. We need to send a message to these people that they cannot misuse and abuse the Bangladesh community. We need people that are serious about this election. We need you to be serious. This year you will get a ballot in the mail. There's no application. You don't have to request it. It will come to you. Once this ballot arrives, all you have to do is sit down at your kitchen table. It's a very simple ballot, and select who you want to represent you in the 2nd ward. What else is going to happen is there's going to be an envelope in this package. There's going to be prepaid postage. All you have to do is put your ballot into the envelope and mail it back off. No one, and let me impress upon you this, is illegal and is punishable by fine and jail. No one should touch your ballot. No one should tamper with your ballot. No one should offer you money for your ballot. No one should ask you to let them see your ballot. This is your ballot. This is your right, being in America, to choose who you want to represent you in this upcoming election. What is most important about this election is for the first time, everyone will have a chance to vote. You don't have to worry about getting up at 6 o'clock before work, going to the polls, or rushing home from work to go stand in lines. Your ballot will be at your home, and you'll be able to exercise the right of voting. What is the importance of the right to vote? Well, the right to vote gives you an opportunity to choose a person that's going to represent your community and the surrounding communities within your neighborhoods. In the last election, you elected a candidate, Councilman Khalif, and what has he done for you in the last 3 years that he's been in office? Well, from what I can understand and see, I'm a student of politics. There are 2 things he's done in 3 years. One, he gave you a street naming. You need to choose a candidate that's going to represent you and build this community. The Bangladesh community needs job training. It needs the expert participation of education, job training, and economic development. This is the only thing that's going to grow any community. In this year's election, it is not just about a candidate. It's about the future of your community. Can you afford to let outsiders come into your community and control your elections? It is bad enough that it is hard enough to get on these ballots as minorities. In the black community, we had the same thing happen to us for many and many years. Outsiders from the white community was able to infiltrate our community and give us candidates that were not benefiting our community, and they controlled our vote. That is happening today in the Bangladesh community. We need to sit down as communities, Bangladesh, Latino, Arab, and have a conversation what is best for Paterson. Paterson should never be controlled by one community. There are 54 different ethnic groups in the city of Paterson, and we all need to have a voice. The Bangladesh community has become a very strong and powerful political group, but it's time that you learned how to use your political power to benefit your community. Other people that have invaded your community, promising you political power and political this and political that, is not benefiting your community. I'm enjoying the opportunity to be able to speak to the Bangladesh community, because not too often those of us community leaders are engaged or invited to have a conversation outside of our own community. I would love to enjoy the opportunity to work with this community to help you build your political power, your community power, and your self-esteem as a community. We can no longer tolerate or live under the information and guise that someone else has the right to come in our community and spread a few dollars around and buy our votes, buy our power. And when the people do that, they come in, they spend a few dollars, and the agenda that they work from is not for the community that they've misused. It is for their own political agenda. Do you have a right to vote? Yes, you do. Should anyone fill out your ballot? No, they should not. They are jeopardizing your citizenship. They're jeopardizing your freedom from jail and fines, heavy fines that you have to pay out of your pocket, because they're not going to pay it for you. They're not going to serve the time for you, and they're not going to be able to help you stay in this country if you're caught voting, and you should not be. Why am I telling you this? Because I believe in the Bangladesh community, and I believe that you should have the same rights as any other community in the city of Paterson. I believe that if we work together on common ground, that a lot of the infighting throughout the city would stop. I believe as well that Bangladesh leaders should control the voting in the Bangladesh community, not an outsider, not someone else. There's nothing wrong with other people from other communities coming to the Bangladesh people and offering you the vision they have to make the city better. But it's not okay for two outsiders to come into this city and misuse you and abuse you for the purpose of getting your vote. I'd like to step back to the coronavirus for 1 minute. The reason we're having an all vote by mail is because we have a deadly virus that has infected our community. When I say our community, I'm talking about your community as well. If it wasn't for this virus, we would not have an all vote by mail system. This has upset the plans of those who have come into your community to buy your vote, because the system has changed where they will not be able to come to you to fill out an application, so the ballot is sent to you and you bring the ballot to them to fill out. If anyone asks you to do that, it's important that you tell them no, because your freedom is at stake during this election. What we do in Save the Village, we're an organization that works with other organizations, other communities, and senior citizens. We work with the Grandparents Resource Center that has a pantry. We work with Paterson Care and other groups to help them in their events. We do fundraisers to support ourselves, and we get donations from individuals that believe in the cause. Save the Village would like to join with some Bangladesh organizations and groups that are on the same mission that we're on to help the community. But in order for me to help you, I must tell you the truth. Many times, people from outside of your community come to your community and they're not telling you the truth. They're telling you what they want you think that you want to hear. They want to hug you and kiss you and call you brother and sister. But they're not for your community. It's going to be a very long election. It's going to be a very nasty election. You're going to hear many things from many people. But today, I want you to just understand, sit down, think about this virus, think about this election, and think about those who are trying to buy this election from you. I want to take this opportunity as well to say, from the Save the Village family, we support the Bangladesh community. We support your efforts. We would love to see you grow in the city of Paterson and become a strong force. Thank you very much.